Hello, good morning. Yeah, I know it's been some time since I did another video, but trust me, I was really busy. Actually, I was struck by COVID, and then of course there's also the my newborn. So yes, I have my second kid now, so things are really busy, and I don't really have the time to actually do video whatsoever. So finally things have settled down a little bit. So then yeah, so I'm kind of back, but of course the video won't be as frequent as before. And in terms of car reviews, we will try our best to get the cars if we can. Then I'll do for you guys. Alright, so today I'm going to talk about something that I'm not too sure whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. So recently, of course, there is from Proton, I think, yeah. So there was talk about the local manufacturers, Proton, Perodua, securing at least about 60 to 70% of our market share. Okay, which is huge, by the way, the two of them combined. So all this, of course, is all thanks to Proton's resurgence. Okay, after Geely has took over the business, yeah, and now they actually put in the right products, at the right price, and that kind of pushed Proton back into the to the second position in the whole ranking of the local manufacturers. And that actually, combined with Perodua's market share, has really shaken, I would say, shaken the whole industry. Okay, because previously it's kind of balanced, 50-50% between the locals and the non-locals. So right now it's tipped a little bit. Yeah, so I did think about this, and then I was like saying that seems like our local automotive industry is a little bit shaken, stirred, and I don't know, after that taken out, and then after that tambah this, tambah that, and then shaken again, and then blended and so on, because there's so many things happening right now in the Malaysian automotive industry right now. Okay, of course, when I'm saying this, all this is only for the passenger car, so not related to the truck industry. Okay, and of course we have a lot of new launches from my last video, I think, which is quite a while. We already have the new Almera, and then we have the new City, which I have not have the time to actually look at it yet, so I can't comment whether they are good or not. But in terms of exterior wise, I think I definitely prefer the Almera more, okay, because it has a sharper look, really beautiful design, by the way. And then after that, I think the most recent thing will be the Artiva, the Perodua Artiva SUV. So will that change the local scene, especially when it comes to that Perodua have a very good selling model, which is the Myvi, king of the road, they call it. Okay, so will Artiva also be the new king of the SUV segment? We do not know, okay, but for sure it's going to challenge the Proton's current dominance in the SUV segment, okay, so-called the dominance, as well as Honda's. So looking at things, why I say I don't think it's a very good thing, or I'm not very sure whether it's a good thing or not, is because in the automotive industry, usually if a company can bring in any product, it is really depending on what kind of volume that they can promise their principal. It's all about business. I mean, think of it like, if you want to sell nasi lemak, to achieve the economic scale of selling your nasi lemak at 1 ringgit a pack, so that means maybe your cost is 100 ringgit. That means you have to sell at least 100 packs just to recover your cost. Therefore, to make profit, you have to sell 200 packs. Okay, that's how it is. So same goes with the car. Okay, if they can only make even, let's say, at selling 100 cars per year, that means they have, in order to make profit, they want to see the numbers to achieve maybe 100 plus or more before the principal say, all right, let's make this car. Okay, so that's how it is. But right now, with Proton and Perodua actually securing at least 60 to 70% of the market share, how will this impact the rest of the players? First of all, I think definitely Honda will see a lot of issue. When you cannot sell that kind of volume as you used to, there's a couple of impacts. First thing, of course, is the range of variants or the models that you can bring in to Malaysia, okay, or to the market, will definitely be limited. Okay, why do I say this? Because again, it's the numbers, right? So previously, maybe you can sell 20,000 of this model. Now, because of the change in the whole environment, you maybe can only sell 10,000. So maybe the principal no longer see this as a viable option or viable business. So they can say, okay, I'm sorry, but this is not enough in terms of the numbers for us to commit to your market. And therefore, you will not be getting the model. It's very sad to say this because unfortunately, manufacturing is still a business, right? So they gotta do what they gotta do. So if this continues to happen, I have to say maybe there's a possibility that our Toyota and Honda may just drop, some of the variants that they are having right now, or some of the models that they are having right now. Yeah. So I think with the resurgence of Proton, okay, definitely I can see the hardest hit brand right now is actually Honda. Previously, their highest high were 100,000 plus, a little bit. So right now, I think they are getting maybe about 60,000-70,000 units a year. So yeah, that's definitely a big drop for them. So we'll have to see whether how they're gonna recover from this, or will they ever recover from this. And then when it comes to the growth in the market, I doubt there will be much growth in the market right now. So that means they just have to eat from the existing pie and just try to eat a bigger chunk. That's all they can do. Okay, so future trend for the automotive industry, including for Malaysia right now, is that the numbers of new cars being bought actually slowing down or reducing, because some of those young people out there are no longer seeing buying car as something as a necessity. So they will go for Grab and things like that. And of course, with the COVID, it's not gonna help right now. So yes, the new cars being sold is actually reducing rather than increasing. Of course, I hope it will increase in the sense that so that we can push the automotive scene to a higher level. But I think that's unlikely right now. Okay, yeah. So and then so it really depends. It depends on how these companies want to do, or how they want to strategize their business. Right now, what I'm seeing is that Honda probably not doing so good because they are selling the more common kind of models. Nothing really to say like I don't know. Toyota, at least they have some kind of like performance to push the brand into a sportier image. Whereas Honda, they are like the previous Toyota. They're selling just the models that very plain, very, I don't know how to say, it's just plain, and it's a day-to-day use kind of car, no problems about it, and things like that. So I think that will be not that great, especially when it comes to things like people taking away your market share. So it has happened to Toyota before. So right now Toyota is on the way back up. So I'm not sure about Honda, what's their strategy to go back up. Okay, and then what about the rest of the brands? Of course, the premium brands is not going to be affected by any of this. It's only all those bread and butter. Not bread and butter. Those more economic brands, they will suffer these kind of things. Okay. Then we have Mazda as well. Hang on. And then we have Mazda as well. So Mazda, however, is looking at, I think what they're doing is that actually they're getting more market share. So that's a good news. Actually, in fact, I think they're one of the few companies to actually grow their volume in year 2020 when we were hit so badly by the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so kudos to them. But they do have very good products right now. So that's why I think they can continue their momentum. Alright, and the fact that they are actually changing their brand image to the premium brand that might actually keep them away, from fighting with Toyota and Honda just for the all the smaller segment. So probably that's a good and timely kind of business decision from Mazda. Maybe Mazda, they have some fortune teller. Okay, anyhow, so I think Mazda will not be very much faced or have a problem with this current market situation right now. They should be fine. And after that, we have the Peugeot and Kia. So I think Peugeot right now falling under the hands of Berjaya. They should be doing much better, I hope, based on what I see of what they have done with Mazda. Okay, of course, when it comes to the French brands, reliability, that's another different story altogether. So we can only hope that the new management at Peugeot will actually work together with Berjaya closely to make sure that the brand can succeed again. By the way, I really like their new logo, so it looks really nice now, and I hope they do have all those nice models in Malaysia, like the 508. Right, this is very nice. And then of course Kia as well. So Kia right now, I don't know, they're in a tight spot. I'm not sure who's taking them up actually, right? So but they do have actually all the nice models like the Kona. Of course, I don't agree to all their designs, but it's still alright. It's still right, better than Hyundai anyway. So let's see if they actually can go through these challenging times in the change of management and so on, and hopefully they can come back stronger. And so hopefully we can see them soon again. Alright, so this is actually my take on the current situation of Malaysia automotive industry for right now. I mean, based on what I see for the past year as well as this couple of few months. So we'll have to wait and see how this new Artiva may change the industry. So keep following us, and hopefully I have something interesting for you again in the future. Okay, take care, and subscribe to Tons and Speed. Remember to wear your mask, okay, and wash your hands at all time. Keep your distance, follow the SOP, because COVID-19 knows no one by name, by rank, or whatsoever. Okay, if you are out there, if you're meeting people, make sure you follow the SOPs closely. Okay, alright guys, thank you again, and see you next time. Bye bye.